Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashana, and I'm back with another motivational video so we can raise energies and change frequencies to help make the world a better place. Today's video is going to be about not looking back because it distracts you from the now. Not looking back because it distracts you from the now. You ever noticed when you start doing something that you want to do or you're into or that you're happy to do or you're excited to do, how the past pops up or how negative thoughts from the past pop up? Well, you have to erase them out your mind. You have to rearrange your thoughts and change them into positive thoughts in order to get them negative thoughts gone so you won't be distracted by the past. Every time you start trying to move forward in life and just put 100% in, 200% into your things moving forward in life, things from your past are going to pop up, whether it be people, places, situations, things, or thoughts. It's always going to try to bring you back. It's always going to try to take you back. Even your energy, even your comfort zone, even you can be your own downfall by being in your comfort zone or wanting to be back in your comfort zone, not fighting for the new. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. So you have to keep fighting. You have to keep going through that struggle on a daily basis to get to your new life. Don't nothing come easy. So you have to work and get up every day and do something every day towards your goal, something every day towards your dream, something every day that's moving you forward, closer to your purpose, closer to your goals, closer to your dreams, closer to your visions. You just have to literally keep getting up every day, taking that breath and stepping forward. No, it's not easy. No, a lot of people get anxious or a lot of people get depressed. But that's only because you're allowing or they're allowing the past to come into their present. And again, that's why it's called the present. So you don't think about or move towards the past or think about the past, because then you'll place yourself in the past and literally have those feelings and have those energies of the past just sweep over you and take you over. And it'll be hard to be thankful for your present day. And it'll be hard to be thankful for being healthy or having a roof over your head or even having a car to drive or food in your stomach. It's going to be hard to be thankful for those things when you're constantly thinking about the past or letting past thoughts and past energies affect your present day. And that's the same as thinking about the future, causing yourself unnecessary anxiety, thinking too well off into the future about what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, when really the only thing you need to think about is your long-term goals, your short-term goals, and doing something every day, staying in the present moment, staying in that day to help you move forward towards those goals. But you don't constantly keep yourself in thought about those goals. Yes, you want to think about your life in the future and have visions for your life in the future, but you don't want to do it to the point where you're overthinking, causing anxiety, causing yourself unnecessary stress because you're not even there. You might not even make it to the future. That's the real realization of it all, is that we might not even wake up the next day. So people need to be thankful, or we all need to be thankful for our present day that we're in. Because darling, I stay in the now, so I can't be distracted from the past. Like I stay in my present day every day. So I don't think about the past. I don't talk about the past. I don't relive the past. I don't get those energies from the past because it's a big distraction from where you're headed and where you want to go and the things you want to do in life. For instance, since I've started on my spiritual journey and I've been getting more in tuned with myself and finding who I was before all the toxic things that I allowed into my life, before I kind of gave up. I wouldn't say on myself. I was tricked into a false reality, and I was living in that false reality for 10 plus years, thinking that it was real and it wasn't. And once I came back out of that and I started doing the self development and the self growth and the self love journey that I've been on, very spiritual, and learning myself and who I am all over again, I was brought forward, but back to me, back to myself, better, a better person than I was before, because now I'm able to discern certain things and look at certain things and know I do not want that for myself or my kids or my life, and to not indulge in certain things because I know that's not going to make me feel good, or that feeling is terrible, or that place is not safe, or that person is a big liar, or that person plays games. I am able to discern that now. And before, I wasn't able to discern that. I was young, I was growing, and I had to go through every obstacle, every valley, every mountain, every hill, every crack to get to where I am now in full self confidence and full self esteem and full self love. And I'm not selfish or selfless, because my goal and my purpose is to help people here on earth. And I noticed, like I said, when I started moving forward in my spiritual journey and started practicing self love and just being able to love myself better, I've been able to love everything around me better and just have so many more positive vibes, memories, moments, days, hours, minutes, just everything becomes positive. I'm not going to say I don't have low energy days or low vibrational days, but I don't get depressed, and I try not to get anxious. I try not to go in my future too far, um, because you don't know, because it's an unknowing thing in the future, and the past is irrelevant. But you will have people reach out to you from your past, trying to come in your future, because it looked like you going somewhere, and it looked like you doing a lot, and it looked like you got money, or it looked like you a genius, or it looked like you just got the energy that they want, that they used to get, that they want again. But they fail to realize you're not boo the fool no damn more, or you not about to play those games no damn more, because in the whole first place you didn't even know it was a game. You thought everything was real, so when you realized it was all a game, you done. You don't have time for those lower energy people, those lower vibrations, those lower environments, those lower toxic things that you used to put in your body, or you used to sit around, or you used to indulge in. You will not be engulfed by anything of lower stature anymore. When you grow into your spirituality, when you growing from the 3D to the 5D, you will be letting energies go and releasing negative things. And you have to go through it in order to get to it. Like, in order to get to your next stage in life, you have to go through the tough moments. You have to go through the tough things. And people are going to try their hardest to get back in your life. They're going to try to remind you of old times, of old feelings, of old energies that felt good, that felt bad, that they're just going to try to remind you of all the good times, and and try to sweep under the rug all the bad times, or all the negative times, or all the things that went wrong. You know what I'm saying? To try to get back into your future, or to try to get back into your present right now. But they fail to realize you're not that same gullible person you used to be. You've grown in spirit. You've grown in self. You've grown in love. You've grown in life. And you're not going to deal with the same energies that brought you down or changed you in the whole first place and took over your whole being. Like, I've had that happen. I've had times where, or a time where I lost myself, and I didn't even see myself losing myself, because I loved something so much. And when you love something so much, you tend to not think about yourself. And you think and you give away all your power and you give away everything that comes with you, and you make sacrifices for something that's not even making sacrifices for you. And it's a very, very, very bad situation and a weird state to be in, because you don't even know you've lost yourself until you get woke back up to yourself by any situation in your future that lets you know that your value is much more than what you were putting out, and much more than what you were receiving, and much more than what you thought it was. And you knew it all in the get-go, but when you lost yourself, you stopped thinking about yourself. You stopped thinking about what you need and what you want, and you only can see what other people need or other people want, or just everything came before you. And the old you was never like that until you got tricked and indulging into lower energies. So people can take your energy and use your energy for their life to try to make themselves look better than what they are, or do better than what they are, or just motivate them and keep them pushing forward, because some people need to engulf other people in order to keep pushing their stuff forward in life, because they don't have it in them within their self. So when I tell you, I don't look back and I don't indulge with the past, and I'm not going to indulge with the past, and I'm not going to talk with the past, and I'm not going to deal with the past, anything that hurt me, anything that's negative. Now, I'm not saying everything from the past is bad, because you might had a very, very best friend that y'all just went separate ways, but both of y'all grew and now y'all bumping back into each other, or a very, very good person, or a person with good energy, and y'all bumping back into it with each other. And that's a good connection. If they never showed you any negativity or foulness or any low energies or disrespect or anything from the past, then of course indulge with that person, connect with that person, be aware of the energy that they're giving off, and make sure it's of good nature and good energy and uplifting energy. Then of course be around that person and talk with that person and try to grow with that person. But if a person sincerely, or a situation sincerely, or environment sincerely has not changed for the better, why would you want to go put yourself back in that situation just to fight and indulge with those energies again? It is not your role, my role, their role, anybody's role to save anybody else, because we can't get anybody into heaven, the chosen ones. We cannot get anybody into heaven. Everybody has to get their own self into heaven, or they can really just put their own self into hell. Like, one of the two. Like, it's a real thing up out here. Like, spirituality, the spirit world is really real. And when you start learning that, you'll be careful of where you place yourself, the things you be around, the things you do, the things you ingest, the things you talk about, the things you let into your brain, the things that you indulge with. And you dang show is not going to let the past come up behind you and try to bite you in the butt and restart your distraction process to knock you back down to where you were. No, ma'am. No, sir. We're not doing that. This year, 2021, everybody needs to grow. Everybody needs to change for the better. And if you can't, you simply will get left behind. And you sincerely have to show that you've changed for the better. It don't happen over no 1 month, no 2 month, no 3 month. Think about all the times you've Think about all the times you've been hurt, or somebody has hurt you, or a situation has hurt you, or a place has hurt you, or a thing has hurt you. Think about how many times it happened over and over and over again and over again and over again. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, thinking you're going to get different results. Don't nobody got time for that. Literally, don't nobody got time for that. So when you are doing better for yourself, and no matter how hard it get, no matter how tired you are, your lack of energy, your low energy Jays, do not, I repeat, do not go back to the past, look back to the past, think back to the past, accept energies coming at you from the past, because they don't mean you any good. It don't mean you any good. They're there to try to take you down again, be negative again. You can just tell by the way things are presented to you if it's a game or not. Like your discernment should be so much more the fact that you went through that and you came through that on the other side of like victory. You know what I'm saying? Like you know now. So there's no reason for you to even talk to somebody from the past that did you bogus so many times. Like you have to do better for yourself because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. You have to love you. You have to love you first. So you can pour out onto your kids, your nieces, your nephews, all the little people in the next generation. So we can help make the world a better place for the next generation. It's not about us no more. It's about the next generation and these kids and everybody that's coming up under us. We don't want them to come up in this negativity and this all these distractions out here because distractions hold you back from who you really want to be or hold you back from what you really want to do or hold you back from where you really supposed to go. Like if you can imagine, like imagine your life with none of the distractions you've had in the last 5 to 10 years. You know how far and where you would be in life, how far you would be. But at the same time, I realized some of those distractions, everything was meant to happen how it was supposed to happen because everything happens for a reason. You would not be who you are today. You wouldn't be the strong individual you are today. You wouldn't be just everything you are today if it wasn't for those downfalls. If it wasn't for you falling and then somebody putting a foot on your neck. If it wasn't for you falling and getting back up, falling and getting back up, falling and getting back up. If it wasn't for all those trials and those tribulations, you wouldn't be the strong man or woman you are today. So be thankful for those, grateful for those, but never, ever go back to those or let those indulgences come back into your life when they get ready to or when they want to fake like it. Because you know, fake is so much out here these days, and people will be so fake. They would try to act like somebody they not just to come back in your life. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, knowing dang well they don't be like, hey, how you doing? That's just not their MO. They ain't never said that to you ever in life. And then all of a sudden, because you doing good in life and you trying to do better in life and you're growing, a person want to act like somebody that they not. But then they next sentence after you answer back with the tone of how you doing, but I'm not about to play with you, they true colors come out. See, that's one thing about a person that's fake or a snake. Their true colors will come out. They cannot hide it forever. I give somebody a real big snake no more than 30 days. But some people can hide it for up to 90 days. But after 90 days, it's going to come out. It is going to come out. You will not miss it. A snake or a fake will show their true colors. You have to believe them when they show you who you are the first time. The first time. Because I've struggled through that. Trying to help somebody change. Well, a person's not going to change if they don't want to change. People have to change on their own. They have to really see their fault in their self. They have to really go within and look at their self and correct their self. If a person don't do self-correction and self-discipline, there's no self-love. There's no self-esteem. There's fake self-confidence. There's fake self-confidence, and they only do that to try to look like something that they're not and try to be around people that is worth being around because they want that energy from that person. But just remember to stay in your present day and don't look back. Don't reach back for somebody that's always pulled you down. Don't ever reach back for that person. Don't ever reach back for them situations, those environments, those drugs, those alcohol, anything that brought you down. Don't reach back for that. When you have came back to your real self, your highest conscious being, your higher power, just your feel good person inside of you or energy inside of you, do not go back to what brought you down. And it's gonna be scary, and it's gonna be like, why you even coming at me now? Like, we ain't even spoken forever, or I ain't been back here in forever, or I ain't did this in forever. And it's gonna be scary to have those energies resurface and re-come forward. But you can block them. You can block the energy. You can block the situation. You cannot look back. You cannot go back. You could cover your eyes. You could close your ears. You could turn off your ringer. You can mute notifications. You could do whatever you have to do to keep that negative energy from entering back into your life, from entering back into your mind. Because ultimately, it's mind control. A person's trying to take over your mind to govern your whole being so they can use you for what they need to use you for in their life, when that's not how it should work. Everybody should be governing themselves so they can do what they need to do in this world to release their purpose for their life under God, under the Creator. And if you're not doing that, you're not living your life to your full potential, and you're not going to go nowhere. So again, I stay out the past, and I don't indulge in the past, and I don't mess with people that has brought me down before, and I'm not gonna mess with people that has brought me down before, because my future is bright, your future is bright, and in order for your future to stay the way you envision it, you have to leave those energies, those lower energies, those lower frequencies alone. The world is in a divide right now between higher consciousness and evilism, or however you want to say it, or lower down 3D and under energies. And in order for you to not be swept back in up under those, you have to not engage with any lower energies or frequencies. I repeat, do not engage with any lower energies or frequencies. Stay in your container. Stay in your mind. Stay in yourself. So the only people that you want in your life are participants. Participants to your good, to your better, to your flow of going to higher consciousness, into the 5D, into doing better for yourself. So love yourself and do not engage with those negative energies, and there's lower energies from the past, because they're not going to do anything but try to bring you down. So with that being said, I love y'all. And I hope y'all have a very beautiful, blessed day every day. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe, because there's going to be more energies. There's going to be more positive energies coming from me, from this channel. We're going to be putting so much uplifting information out here, and just activities and scenarios and things just to help pour into the world more positivity and more betterness and more peace, because peace is everything. Mwah.